Sony's upcoming May 2025 product launch is shaping up to be a pivotal moment for filmmakers, content creators, and professionals in the video industry. While Sony has remained characteristically tight-lipped, a wave of credible leaks has given us a clearer picture of what might be announced. At the heart of this anticipation are two major products, the Sony FX3 II and the Sony FX8. The FX3 II is widely expected to be the successor to the original FX3, which debuted in 2021 as a compact, cinema-oriented full-frame camera. Meanwhile, the FX8 seems positioned as a more advanced model, potentially replacing or supplementing the FX6 or FX9 in Sony's cinema line. The FX3 II is expected to continue Sony's focus on portability and professional video functionality. One of the most talked about rumors is the possibility that it will feature a global shutter, a huge leap forward for video cameras in this category. A global shutter would eliminate the dreaded rolling shutter effect that distorts fast-moving subjects or quick pans by capturing the entire sensor readout simultaneously. However, the inclusion of this tech raises concerns among cinematographers who rely on the FX3's excellent dynamic range and low light performance. The current FX3 uses a 12-megapixel sensor optimized for clean high ISO results, and some insiders believe Sony might retain this sensor to protect that advantage. Others suggest Sony may increase the resolution to 24 megapixels to enable oversampled 4K, open gate, or anamorphic-friendly recording. Curiously, one reliable leaker who has used the FX3 II test unit confirmed that open-gate recording is not supported, an omission that might disappoint creators looking to capture content for social media in vertical formats. In terms of performance, the FX3 II is anticipated to include impressive slow-motion capabilities, potentially offering 4K at up to 180 or even 240 frames per second. This would give it an edge over competitors like Canon's R5C, which offers high resolutions but struggles with thermal limitations. Internal compressed RAW is another rumored feature, which would remove the need for external recorders and significantly simplify run-and-gun setups. However, such additions will demand improved thermal management, especially as the original FX3 could overheat under intensive use despite its active cooling system. Ergonomically, the FX3 II is said to feature a more refined grip, improved tactile buttons, and better weather sealing, addressing several user complaints about the first model. While still primarily a video camera, Sony might offer a modular EVF accessory to help hybrid shooters bridge the gap between stills and video work. A major improvement in stabilization is also expected, with testers praising the new in-body image stabilization system as a game-changer for handheld footage. This will appeal to vloggers, documentary shooters, and anyone operating without gimbals. Audio recording may get a significant upgrade too, with rumors suggesting the FX3 II will support 32-bit float recording, a feature that allows much greater headroom and prevents clipping. Combined with existing support for XLR audio via the top handle, this would elevate the FX3 II's appeal for professionals working in unpredictable environments. On the media side, Sony is likely to retain dual slots for CF Express Type-A cards but may expand compatibility with SD-UHS-2 to give users more storage flexibility at different price points. Meanwhile, the Sony FX8 is being teased as a new entry into the cinema line. Details are less clear, but speculation points toward a Super 35mm sensor rather than full frame. This would differentiate it from the FX3 II and appeal to filmmakers already invested in Super 35 glass and workflows. The FX8 may include pro-level features like built-in ND filters, better heat dissipation, and extended modularity. Its price is rumored to fall somewhere between $6,000 and $8,000, indicating a step up from the FX3 II and possibly serving as a more compact or modern replacement for the FX6 or FX9. If Sony executes this well, the FX8 could fill a critical gap in the market, something between a hybrid mirrorless powerhouse and a full-fledged cinema rig. Strategically, Sony seems to be aiming for total domination of the mid-tier and high-end cinema space. With the FX3 II likely to cost between $3,800 and $4,200, it targets solo creators, indie filmmakers, and video-focused professionals who want cinema-grade features in a compact form. The FX8, on the other hand, is expected to cater to high-end productions, possibly with more broadcast or cinema-specific features. This strategy may also signal a repositioning of Sony's broader camera lineup. With the FX3 II rumored to include features like global shutter and internal RAW recording, the need for an A7S4 becomes less urgent. Sony could instead push hybrid shooters toward the A7 lineup while letting the FX series specialize in pure video. However, the competitive landscape is intense. Canon's R5C offers 8K RAW but struggles with heat. Panasonic's S5 II has open gate recording and phase detect autofocus but lacks more advanced sensor technologies. Blackmagic's Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro remains a popular low-cost RAW solution, though it falls short in autofocus and portability. Sony's advantage lies in a combination of innovation and reliability, an industry-leading autofocus system, extensive E-mount lens ecosystem, improving codec performance. Still, there are several open questions. Will the global shutter compromise image quality by lowering dynamic range or introducing more noise? If so, it could alienate low-light shooters who rely on the FX3's clean high ISO performance. Is omitting open gate recording a mistake, especially with social-first platforms demanding vertical formats? And where exactly will the FX8 fit in a landscape where the FX3 II already offers advanced capabilities? Sony's May 2025 announcement is not just another product drop, it's a strategic turning point. The FX3 II has the potential to redefine what a compact cinema camera can do, assuming Sony can deliver the right balance of performance and usability. The FX8, if correctly positioned, could give Sony new dominance in the higher-end cinema production space. But if either product stumbles, whether through confusing feature sets, pricing missteps, or overlooking creator needs, rivals like Canon, Panasonic, and Blackmagic will be ready to capitalize. For now, all eyes are on May, where Sony's next move may very well reshape the video camera market for years to come. Would you like me to turn this into a YouTube video script with voiceover cues and segment headings?